There's a moment a lot of smart people hit, a point where they simply run out of patience for people who only show up when they need something. When they find themselves pulling back from group chats, declining casual invitations, or simply stop reaching out to certain people, it is easy to wonder if they are becoming bitter or antisocial. But psychology points to a completely different reality. When someone quietly steps away from certain people or their social circles, it is rarely a sudden impulse. It is usually the final chapter of a very long situation that stopped serving them. In this video, we are breaking down the hidden psychological shifts that cause intelligent people to walk away from everyone. The last one will change how you see relationships forever. Number 1. The burden of pattern recognition. In the beginning, social life feels straightforward. You accept conversations at face value, give people the benefit of the doubt, and assume everyone operates with the same level of sincerity. But as self-awareness deepens, the brain starts noticing underlying patterns. You begin to catch the subtle contradictions. The compliment that carries a quiet undercurrent of competition. The friend who vanishes the moment you face a challenge, but reappears when you succeed. Psychologists call this advanced pattern recognition. Once your mind learns to decode these behavioral inconsistencies, you cannot unsee them. You stop confusing mere company with genuine connection, and that is where the distance quietly starts. Number 2, the trap of chronic accommodation. Because smart people value peace and understand social dynamics easily, they often spend years playing the dependable peacekeeper. They listen, they support, and they absorb everyone else's drama. But over time, people begin to take that consistent patience and kindness for granted. They get comfortable taking your time, your energy, and your emotional labor without ever offering anything of substance back. When you spend years being the reliable anchor in an environment where your effort is neither appreciated nor reciprocated, a sobering realization hits. You are not being valued, you are being used. Walking away starts feeling like an essential boundary, not a loss. Number 3, the cognitive tax of small talk. For someone with an active, analytical mind, standard interaction often requires a hidden form of labor. You find yourself constantly downshifting your thoughts, filtering your words, and over-explaining concepts just to keep things light for the room. Day after day, that constant translation adds up to a heavy cognitive tax. Shallow exchanges drain mental bandwidth just as fast as complex work, except there is no intellectual payoff at the end. Pulling back, therefore, is not an act of arrogance, it is rationing. It is an intelligent mind realizing that its daily reserves are finite and refusing to spend them on spaces that offer zero return on investment. Number 4, outgrowing the room. When you dedicate your time to learning, self-improvement, and changing your trajectory, old conversations begin to feel like reruns. You realize that trying to expand your perspective in a room where everyone else is comfortable standing still is an impossible task. Sometimes, personal growth simply outpaces your environment, and people trapped in their own insecurities will often project them onto your progress. Recognizing this shifts your perspective entirely. You stop wasting energy trying to fix connections that are fundamentally misaligned. Number 5. Finding clarity in solitude. Intelligent people do not retreat because they hate human beings. They retreat because they have fallen in love with mental clarity. For an active mind, uninterrupted silence is not an empty void. It is the raw material required for deep thinking, emotional regulation, and genuine self-respect. When you clear out the one-sided involvements and the draining engagements, you make room for a life that actually reflects who you are. So, if you have recently found yourself stepping back from certain people, do not be worried that you are becoming antisocial. Sometimes the people who seem to disappear are not getting lost at all. They are finally finding themselves. And maybe that is exactly where your next chapter begins. Making it this far is an indication that you are ready to step up. Hit subscribe and watch this next video to go deeper on your journey toward a better version of you.